The dog has formed a bond with the little human inside. Adopting more dogs. When you love someone, that can...
What's up, Dawson? Mommy? What's up? What's up?
God, get off of me, you bony elbowy.
Dog has not learned how to give a proper kiss yet, but at least he's trying. Humans should appreciate the effort. At least now you know your snack is so delicious that even a dog can't. The formula for the best nap is having your best friend beside, snuggling under a warm blanket, and decided Dad's is the perfect practice ground today. Hint, they have 4 legs. Human, I love you and I could give you everything, but my paw too.
No, what are you doing?
That's not a loving gaze. The big boy's just trying to hallucinate Mum so she'd give him more treats.
What are you doing? Are you protecting?
Home. Mama, you want to see the baby? Hey, I left the baby at home. You want to FaceTime him?
Puppy. For the first time in forever, the dog realized sticking his tongue out is not cute at all.
Come give me a hug.
One hug and all the day's stress could melt away in these after going home to my loved ones. Dogs can't speak, so they have to use...
Hi. Hi, did you miss me? Yeah, you did a little bit, huh?
No wonder some people...
Hello everyone. Thank you for being here today. I'm excited to share a heartwarming story with you titled, The Kingdom of Cat Toys, Bun's Silly Adventures. If you enjoy this video, please consider liking and subscribing to my channel. Of course, if it's not your style, feel free to skip it, no hard feelings. Now, let's begin the story. If you ever walked into my house, you might think you had just stepped into a tiny toy shop designed exclusively for cats. Balls with feathers, squeaky mice with googly eyes, stuffed bananas with silly faces, wobbly springs that bounce for no reason. You name it, I probably bought it. Some people collect stamps or shoes. I collect cat toys. And the reason? Well, it's all because of my cat, Bun. Bun is not just any ordinary cat. He has the face of a royal nobleman and the personality of a mischievous clown. Whenever I return from the pet shop with a bag full of ridiculous-looking toys, Bun looks at me with an expression that says, "Really, human?" Another squeaky pineapple. But the moment I rip open the package, he pounces on it as if it's the most important discovery of his life. Buying toys for Bun has become more than just an activity. It has turned into a joyful routine. I always find myself laughing at the weird designs, a stuffed sushi roll with catnip inside, or a rainbow-colored octopus with floppy arms. Each toy is chosen with love, but also with the secret hope of seeing Bun do something hilariously silly with it. Of course, my friends tease me about this cat toy museum I've unintentionally built. They say Bun probably doesn't need 100 toys, but to me, each new purchase feels like adding another page to our story together. After all, life is already serious enough. Why not fill it with things that are both ridiculous and heartwarming? The true fun begins not when I buy the toy, but when Bun decides how to use it. Unlike dogs, cats never play in the way you expect them to. Bun, in particular, has his own special rules. Take, for example, the squeaky hamburger toy. I thought Bun would bat it around or chew on it. Instead, he proudly carried it to his food bowl, dropped it in, and sat down as if expecting it to be served for dinner. I laughed so hard I almost cried. That toy stayed in the bowl for 3 days because Bun kept guarding it like his secret snack. Then there was the stuffed carrot with a goofy smile stitched onto its face. I tossed it to Bun, and instead of chasing it, he decided it was his new pillow. For weeks, he slept with his head resting on the carrot, like a tiny king with the world's strangest royal cushion. But nothing beats the wobbly chicken. It was designed to flap around randomly when touched. The moment Bun smacked it with his paw, it started wobbling and making silly noises. Bun froze, stared at it with wide eyes, then dramatically leapt 3 feet into the air. I had never seen him so shocked. After a few minutes of suspicious circling, he finally decided the chicken was safe, and from then on, it became his favorite enemy. Every evening, I could hear Bun wrestling with that toy in the living room, the noises echoing like a tiny comedy show. Watching Bun with his toys reminds me of how imagination works. A ball of yarn becomes a dangerous snake, a banana plush becomes a wrestling opponent, and a rubber duck becomes a noble steed to ride into battle. To Bun, every toy is an adventure waiting to happen. And to me, every silly antic is a story I will treasure forever. The more I watch Bun with his collection of silly toys, the more I realize how much joy comes from small, simple things. It's not about the cost of the toy or whether it's realistic. What matters is the laughter it brings, the moments it creates, and the bond it strengthens between us. In a way, Bun's kingdom of toys is like a reflection of life. We humans often chase big goals and serious responsibilities, forgetting that happiness can hide in the silliest corners, like a squeaky pineapple or a rainbow octopus. Bun doesn't care whether the toy looks ridiculous. He just enjoys it in his own way. That's a lesson I try to keep in mind. Enjoy life without overthinking whether it looks silly to others. Sometimes my living room looks like a battlefield after a toy invasion. Stuffed carrots lie face down on the carpet, squeaky burgers hide under the couch, and wobbly chickens wobble no more because their batteries have died. Yet, amid the chaos, there's always Bun, rolling, chasing, pouncing, and then finally curling up to nap in the middle of his toy empire. To me, these moments are priceless. They remind me that joy doesn't need to be complicated. A little bit of play, a touch of silliness, and the willingness to laugh at everyday chaos can make life so much lighter. So yes, I will keep buying Bun those ridiculous toys. Not because he truly needs them, but because they bring out the funniest, sweetest side of him. And in turn, they bring out the happiest, lightest side of me. In the end, Bun's toy kingdom is not just about him. It's about us, finding laughter in the ordinary, love in the silly, and happiness in the smallest of things. And if that means my house will forever look like a cat carnival, then so be it. Life is too short to live without a stuffed carrot pillow and a wobbling chicken dance. In many ways, Bun's toy adventures mirror the importance of finding joy in the small, simple things that often get overlooked in our busy lives. Modern society constantly encourages us to chase after bigger goals, career success, financial stability, or material possessions. But we often forget that happiness can also come from moments of play and silliness. Watching Bun turn a stuffed carrot into a pillow or guard a squeaky hamburger as if it were treasure is a reminder that value doesn't always lie in what is practical, but in what brings laughter and lightness to our days. In life, it is easy to dismiss small pleasures because they seem insignificant, yet those are the very experiences that make us feel human. Just as Bun teaches us to embrace the absurd and enjoy it without worrying about appearances, we too can benefit from letting go of constant seriousness. A little humor, a bit of play, or even a quirky hobby can relieve stress, build stronger bonds with loved ones, and remind us that life isn't only about efficiency. In modern times, true well-being often comes from balance, working hard, but also allowing space for joy, silliness, and rest.